What's up guys, it's Loki, it's Chris here. Welcome back to another Summer's War video, and today we're going to be talking about the new update on this Summer's Warlord channel. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's see. So last night for me at I would think around 12ish, that's when the patch came out. So we're on 3.5. That is the patch that came out, and it came out with season 2. As you guys know, season 2 is already out now, and let's look at the changes. So other people have looked at the changes already. We're just going to be speculating about how this is going to affect the new RTA season 2. Will we see a reoccurring legend champion for season 2, or will things change because violent runes are now in effect different? Not different per se, but that there's been a limiter per turn on it. So okay, let's see this. So there's some new rules here. So World Arena season, new rules, new rewards. Second season, the World Arena is now open. Compete against users worldwide in an all new World Arena season 2. Okay, so let's look at the new rules. Bonus turns that activate with violent runes will now be activated only once per turn in the World Arena. Okay, so this is a pretty huge change. I think I talked about this before in an earlier video, that your Perna won't be proccing 5 times, 6 times. Whatever monster does proc a lot, they won't be proccing too many times. One more turn per turn is it could change the match. So let's say it's still useful, doesn't render violent runes useless. They can still proc out of, let's say, sleep, stun. That's where you would need violent runes. So if you're thinking your comp does not have enough resist, or you think and you're afraid of the stuns, because the stun from Despair is not affected by resistance, I believe, or accuracy. So if you're scared of that stun happening, go with keeping your units on violent for certain units. You can opt to change for other units, since it is basically kind of a nerf to violent runes in the World Arena. So doesn't mean necessarily violent runes are bad now. It just means they're a little, you can't overturn a game with one monster. Okay, so they're evening out the playing field like this. I totally agree with this. How do I see this affecting the World Arena? Well, as you know, our last legend player, I hope you know a little about the last World Arena champion. I'm not sure. I think he probably sold his account, but he had a few units on violent runes, pretty fast ones too. So that probably might affect his game, especially if he's still playing or he still has an account. People might be running something a little different, especially if we continue looking down this. We have if users consume the entire turn without any action, the time that's provided is following turn will be reduced by half. So this kind of increases the intensity. They want people making turns, fast action decisions. This really makes it really competitive, and you really have to be really attentive at watching what you're doing. You can't just wait there, because you will be penalized for it. Okay, you can't be thinking too long. You will be okay. So pick and ban, there's no action for 30 seconds. The next turn will be reduced to 15 seconds and by half. So the pick and ban, this kind of gives you much more of a chance to actually look for your monsters. Let's say you have a ton of monsters, 60 monsters in your box of usable units, and you're having trouble finding those monsters. This is going to help a lot for you in making those choices, especially if you're running out of time and it picks a unit that you didn't want. So at least you have a chance here to have the time to pick units that you want. Okay, let's see. Also, battles. The battles, if there's no action for 10 seconds, yeah, so we kind of went over that more. It will be reduced slowly after each other, so half by half, kind of, from 10 seconds to 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Same thing from the decision of the pick ban, like we went over. What else? If the user makes an action with a designated time, the time provided will return back to normal. So yeah, it will return back to normal once you do the usual time. So that's a great thing. The standard turn regarding the additional effect activation will be changed. So 20 turns in the beginning will increase attack bar by 10%. So now we have the time or turns that it's gonna take much less turns for the effects to start actually kicking in. So that's what we're gonna be seeing. We're gonna be seeing things happen much more quickly. So instead of 20 turns, it's gonna be 15 turns, I believe, or something like that. 20 turns in the beginning, increases the attack bar by 10%, increases the HP by 10 for every 15 turns afterward. Okay, great. Victory point calculation will be balanced compared to Season 1. 2 victory points will be more balanced based on the data was collected. So they're still collecting data, and they're still making small adjustments. By the time Season 3 comes out, hopefully they'll start to improve more areas that probably people are complaining about. But I don't really hear much about anyone complaining too much, except for the pick and ban, not enough time. So we'll have to see if any new errors occur. They just added these new aspects. These things are nice. The new rewards come out. We're gonna look into those too. Those are some great items. This is something to look forward to. This is for fighter players, so more access to this costume. This is a pretty neat costume. We're gonna look at that one. Some cool stuff too. Let's see. Let's actually look at the World Arena shop, guys. So let's look at that. Let's see what we can find there. There's some stuff for you guys to look at, some new stuff you can trick out your units to look pretty amazing. Let's see. Shop. And then we're at the World Arena. So they're not going to remove any of the old rewards. They're going to stay. So these are the 2 new ones. Elia's cozy little house. This looks like something fun. She basically has a little house she can go on. I wonder if it will be enough room. I wonder how big it is. That's a question you can ask. Conqueror only. Shiny Fairy Tree Stable. So you can, I think, you can place your rides here. Okay, that's pretty great. So if you have an abundance of rides that you've been collecting over the RTA season, then you can put them in there and store them. Okay, so we have the Counselor Knight. Let's preview that. She looks pretty beast. At first I thought she looked similar to like a Camila kind of Darien kind of look. That looks pretty cool. And plus it's available to fighters, so you guys should be able to get the fighter one if you're mid game, or obviously late game players can have the potential to reach that. Okay, and then 2 new rides. This is kind of different than the other rides that Ellie was able to go on. She would face forward with the ride, but this time she's being carried and walked instead. So this is kind of a new addition. I kind of like the penguins. I don't know if I'll be getting them, but they're a pretty good addition. They're pretty nice if you're into them. Let's see what else that's new. I'm not sure. Is this new blooming effect? This maybe was here already. I've never bought that one. Emerging Darkness, that's been there. Spirit. Swirling Magical Aurora. This is new for sure. So this one's pretty nifty. The swirling effect is pretty nice. Pretty exciting. That is a pretty nice reward, and it's for fighter rank. Okay, that's pretty nice. Did they add this? Was this something new? I think this is probably something new. Soaring Glow. That's pretty great. That looks pretty nice. I'm not sure what you can put on it. I'll probably get one of them just to trick it out. We'll see. And then you just have the original stuff. What's more exciting is the rewards that you'll be getting from actually completing RTA Season 2. So let's look at those. That's what we want to look at. Those are the cool ones. Let's start off by looking at the legend, because the legend shows everything. So they'll get a statue, which is really nice. I don't know if it'll show. Okay, so you can't see the statue, but it's for there's only one, so they're limited. It's kind of like a rare item. Yeah, so it's guys are not missing out too much on this. It's just a limited item. It's a statue. It doesn't boost you in any way. It's just there to show how well you did in the RTA season. Okay, guys. So you're not losing out anything there. This is what's really exciting. The Liberated Destroyer looks so amazing. Wow. Looks even better than some of the... You know, actually, I hope when they do release a skin for the Archangels, they do something similar in style. Because I like the feather effects, that's pretty nice, and the wings and the way he's angled, it just looks beastly. Like, they put a ton of time and a ton of effort into this transmog. So this is totally worth if you can reach Guardian. Okay, for the next one, we have Whirling Conqueror's Fury. This one's just an upgraded version of the whirling effect from the fighter. This one just shows it a much more whirling. This one's a great one too. So you guys will be able to get this one if you rank Conqueror or above. So I wish you luck on that, reaching into Conqueror. Hopefully I get it again. My code's kind of at the edge getting it, but yeah, that's a good one. Also this, I'm pretty sure everyone will get this dragon. So that's nice. Anyone can get a dragon now. Not usable. Usable by Elia, but not usable to you. But yeah, pretty great rewards this season. They're exciting. They're exciting rewards, and I'm excited to see people use them. I wonder though, 3 transmog. That's the funny part. I'm wondering why you would need 3 attacks, destroyer skins. I don't know if anyone's gonna build 3 homunculuses at once. I don't know. That's just me. Is there a logic in doing that, or is it even possible to build 3? So we'll have to see. Okay, guys, let's see who's at the top right now. Okay, so this guy from VRK Gangster. I believe this guy actually makes videos. So he's pretty good. But you don't see our last legend player. Let's see if we can find our last legend player. Is he here? Okay, our last legend player is here, but looks like he's not going for the ranking right now. That's pretty interesting. That's surprising actually. I was hoping to actually, so we have Little Ace right here. Little Ace is a beast. You should try to search up for his YouTube channel. It's in Chinese, but you can learn a lot of strategies from him. He's a great guy to watch. But yeah, my speculation for this RTA season is possibly we might be seeing a lot more units on Swift. We're still gonna have that violent meta sets on same units probably. Just a little more strategy. Building our units just to adjust to how fast the turned and increased buffs are going to go. So they're going to be building your monsters according to that buff. So it's going to be going much faster. Gives your monsters more time. Let's say if you need to sustain until you need those effects to come in to increase your chance of winning. This new update and the season 2 will benefit you a lot if you're building those heavy comps that rely on the enemy's HP going down. So if you're going for those bruisery comps or just long stall comps, then not stall but per se, but comps that are in for the long haul. So if you're building those for the long haul, they should be more useful, a lot more effective now, since the timer will be running more faster, much more chance for your monsters to survive till the counter starts counting down. So that's my speculation there. We might be seeing some changes in the way some of them are ruined. Stat wise, maybe they can put a little less HP or a little more, who knows. We're gonna have to see how the season goes. Hopefully we start seeing some new monsters, some new people up on the top. I'll be excited. I'll be looking out for top players. Leave some suggestions what you think are gonna be the best sets for the RTA season, season 2. What do you guys think? Who's a candidate for the next legend spot? It's probably way too early to see right now, but speculate. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Leave a like, leave a dislike, and I'll see you guys next time. We'll be having another video probably coming soon. I'll see you guys out.